Hello, and welcome to another video. Today, I'm going to be going over many of the glitches discovered in the new Undertale Yellow. These glitches are very useful to the speedrunning scene, but can also be messed with by casual players who just want to break the game. This video may not cover all of the bugs and glitches that have been found, so I recommend joining the Undertale Yellow speedrunning Discord found on the gamespeedrun.com page. Without further ado, enjoy the video. So basically what you're running to do here is you want to get two carts to start moving, and you want to time it so that one of them starts moving white when another one pushes into it and be behind it, and it'll push you out of bounds. The best way to do that is to get this yellow one, change these all to this, and then you're gonna want to make this blue one get into this one while you're behind it. You have to push this one at a very specific time. It's about right when the blue one gets past this, like the black line right above Clover's feet. Just like a frame after that. So we're going to press this. We're not gonna do that. Okay, let's just... Okay, so here we go. Okay, so there I didn't get it. We're gonna try that again. Right about there. See? And then we skip this entire puzzle. The next glitch we're going to be looking at is the bag. It is basically the punch card for this game. You can use it to get movement in certain cutscenes. There's also a lot of cutscenes that won't let you get movement because it has something we like to call fake clover that teleports you back to that position every frame in the cutscene. So even if you can get movement, you can't go anywhere. But that's only some examples. There's a lot of more other cutscenes we can skip, and the first thing you can do with this right when you get the bag is you can actually get movement on this, and this disables your collision. So you can just do this, and if you do this, you will have the fan noise playing the whole game until you fix it. And so this actually leads into the first use of the bag glitch. Well, first major use. You can only do this skip in Geno. It doesn't work in neutral and true pacifist because the cutscene makes fake clover. So what you want to do is you want to be able to move with your items open. This is basically a precursor to the bag glitch. What you do is you want to press no here and then open your inventory a frame after. There, I didn't get it. And if you did it correctly, you can move around while the menu's open. What you want to do is, while holding up, you want to go down to bag, and then if you line yourself up like this, and you press right and Z on the same frame, you will have the bag open, and you can just get movement out of here. But you kind of have to do it fast, or else that she'll just show up. You gotta get out of here. Skedaddle. Another thing with this is if you leave a transition while a text box is open and you press C, you'll soft lock. I'm trying to move and I just can't. It just soft locks. It's very awesome tool. So what you want to do here is you can also use mail for these skips, by the way. You want to get to talk, so you can just press up and bag and then this, and then you stand right here and look, you can see them in the cutscene before it happens. And they get displaced and they can walk through walls. It's really cool. You can also theoretically get past them, and there's something you can do to duplicate Martlet that way, but it's not really useful. So you're mostly going to see a lot of these glitches be used in Steamworks because of how late you get the bag. What you want to do is the same thing with the bag, and then you're going to line yourself up like this, and then, oh, you're going to do it incorrectly. Let me try that again. You're gonna just and then the cutscene starts, but you can have movement. And so what you're gonna do here is you're going to get rid of these text boxes, and you're gonna go up, and you're gonna, oh, do it wrong again, okay. And then you're gonna have no blindness, you're gonna be blind, and you just hold left, and you'll be able to get out of this room. The thing is, because we closed the text box, you can close the text boxes before you leave the transition so that you don't soft lock when you open the menu. And so this will lead into our next little skip here with the bag. You're just gonna, you know, use the manta ray to get no clip and then walk on the juice. Also, ignore the yippee. That's just a side effect. You skip axis there, you will have a sound playing the whole time. So here we're gonna get on the manta ray with the bag open. Then we're gonna press X, and as you can see, we have movement. This allows us to skip the like vents too. We are able to skip that. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna press up here, and you're gonna hold up right until Clover is like barely on the edge of the screen. You don't want to go off of the screen. You just want to like barely get there like this, and then you'll be able to go up here, and you skip vents too, just like that. Pretty cool. And we're right here now. And this also leads into even more glitches. So let's just head over here. Normally you're supposed to do this axis chase. This doesn't work in True Pacifist, by the way. And this is irrelevant in Geno. So what we're gonna do, oh, we're not gonna drink the ice water. What we're gonna do, ignore the yippee. What we're gonna do is we're gonna, and then you can move here for a little bit, and then you're gonna wanna open the bag again, because he's gonna talk to you. This text box would take away your movement again, but now that we've done that, we are good to go. So the reason you're hearing a yippee, let me explain this. The Axis Chase music will actually keep playing until you reload a save. And so in the speedrun, I just changed the music to be yippee, so it's not obnoxious. It plays yippee every 30 seconds. Very funny. You're gonna close this text box here so you can be able to open the menu here so you can do another skip. Or fail it. Hold on. Good thing we have save states. Shoutouts Coocher. So what we're gonna do here is you're gonna line up so that you're like right before the second railing here. And then you're gonna do this. Gonna open the bag again. And you have movement once again. It doesn't stop there. This glitch just keeps on going. It's the glitch that keeps on giving. Once again, something I think I should mention. Even if you mess this up, if you open the bag during this, well, I need to get it correctly, hold on. You open the bag while Axis is charging a blast. It'll just stop, and you can just run forward, like, look at him. Bro is just doing nothing. So here, you don't have to worry about closing the text box because Flowey will fix it for us. Now that we've talked to Flowey, we don't have to worry about it. We can open our menu freely. And so here, you can actually get out of bounds with encounters because your collision is disabled when you enter a battle. So you can both move around during battles and you can get out of bounds. So here, normally you're supposed to go all the way down there. You're supposed to do the gardener fight. It takes a long time, but if you use this scripted encounter down here, you can just get out of bounds, and then this triggers here, and you're just here. Just like that. It's pretty cool, and then you can just do this, and here you go. You've skipped it. You've completely skipped it. This cutscene is very crash-prone if you do it incorrectly. Let me show you what I mean. If you interact with this early, you'll crash. If you do it too fast, Flowey will start talking, and then you'll also... Well, it'll be fine, but if you close the text box, if you, like, keep the text box open, it's gonna cause problems. So what you ideally want to do here is... want to wait till he turns around, and then you're gonna press done. You can move to the left during the mini game there, save a bit more time, but don't have to do that. Another thing I forgot to show real quick, you can actually soft lock on this instead of crashing. If you have your mouse hovering over the done button, this happens and you just can't move. And so here, you can actually gain movement with this. In the speedrun, you're allowed to use an auto masher, so here we have this open. We're gonna go down here, grab this, and then once you put this in, you close the text box and you can get movement. So you can grab this while it's processing, and you can put that in. It's pretty cool. Another small thing you can do here is if you do like auto masher on this hydrochloric acid, you will sometimes be able to move. And then he'll hit you up at here. It's a minor time save. This doesn't really do much. It's just funny because you get behind axis. And here, I have some more examples of this. If you skip this, you have to skip it again later. We just do that. And here, we don't like how Flowey talks to us. We don't like him talking, so we're just gonna, you know, ignore him real quick. Or not. Ideally, you want to wait for this text box so you don't have to mash anything. But here's another very important skip. You can actually get past axis if you line up, like, kind of in the middle like this. And then you can just run past him. That only works in neutral. You can't do that in TP or Geno because of fake Clover reasons. And so here, because we skipped the whale earlier, we have to skip the whale again. What you do is I line up like Clover on this pixel here, and then you can just get past. Very cool. So let's go look at this. Okay, you can also make Flowey shut up again. So if you don't like Flowey in this game, just do this. Also careful, you can open that text box for that trash can, and if you do that, Flowey's text will show up and you'll crash. Let me show what that looks like, actually. But yeah, you can watch. Yeah, this game really does not like it if you have two text boxes open at the same time. It really, really just gets mad at you if you do that. So, in Geno, you don't have to actually do the chase. It's optional. You can simply enter this room and then exit it. But another thing you can do is you can actually open this vent while you have the bag. And then right now I'm just holding left and I have movement. And even when I get in a battle here, I'm gonna still have movement. And that's cool, so I can just move through the whole entire hallway during this battle. And this saves a whole chunk of time as well. It's very cool. I actually didn't hold left long enough. Okay. This skip saves like 9 to 10 seconds. But it's very easy to just like soft lock. Let me show what that looks like. So here's what happens if you don't like clear this text box. The same thing. If you load into this transition with the text box open, you soft lock. If you close the text box too early, here's what happens. Hold on, I'm too early here. Close it too early, Clover simply doesn't exist. But there just so happens to be a 1-frame window where you can get, like, you can open your menu and Clover won't be disappeared. The 1-frame window. And if you get it, you walk up here, and you need to do that. You need to skip a cutscene here, or you will also soft lock. Okay, that should be it. And Ceroba's here, and we're all good and dandy and fine. And here we have the... This skip isn't too much different. It's just the trigger for it is different. You have to line up Clover's head with this little dot here, and then you can do it. Same thing, you want to mash this, and then walk up. And you hold down right, or down left, and you can just do this. And don't worry about Ceroba being gone. She'll show up again after this fight. And now we have the Pacifist version of this skip. Not too much different. Well, it is kind of different, but... So we're going to keep the bag open here, mash away some text, then we're going to open the bag again, and we're going to mash the text again and hope that it doesn't, like... Okay, so as you can see, Clover can move a bit, but we're kind of stuck, so what we need to do is down and then like this. Similar to how we did it before, we just don't want to, like, we want to barely not go off screen. And here you want to open your menu so you don't crash the game. I don't know why it crashes, but it just does. We can't skip the actress chase sequences, unfortunately, in Pacifist, so we're gonna skip past those. But what you can do is you can ignore the lore here. because we don't need to listen to lore. I failed. Hello. Okay, and now we can just walk past. And once Flowey talks to us, Ceroba will show up again, and we will be fine and dandy. And then over here, we have a pacifist version of this glitch. Because of the talk menu, it's kind of hard to set this up. That should be good. This still skips, all the stuff you need to do with the, what's her name? I forget. So here, there's supposed to be a little receptionist cutscene, but we can just skip that by doing this. Goodbye. Similarly, after this cutscene's over, you want to save, and then you can come over here. If you've ever wanted to skip this lore, this is the thing for you. You're going to take this text box, you're going to get movement here, and you're going to look at the elevator password before you crash the game, which I crashed the game. So there we got our elevator password, and we can simply just input it. This is the vanilla feature. If you know the code going into it, you don't have to watch that cutscene over there. So here, you actually can't skip Axis and Pacifist. We're going to skip past him. And now we're going to skip going all the way back to Dunes. We're going to skip the lore with Shujin and all that. It's pretty simple how to do this. You're just going to line this up correctly. You want to line it up to just like... I use this like leftmost texture to line this up. And then we just wait for the cutscene to get to a certain point. Once Ed is about to walk off screen, you're just going to hold right. And then you should be able to skip being taken all the way back to the dunes. It's pretty cool. So Ed's going to walk off screen here. And right when his chin touches the side, we're just going to hold right. And this should work. Yes, okay. And then you just walk your way back. Interact with this, and Clover will then be visible. So quickly before the video ends, I wanted to show off my favorite glitch in this game so far that you actually unfortunately are unable to do in the speedrun because it's faster to just do that earlier version I showed you. But you can actually skip this segment again here as well. Okay, yeah, and so now we're just gonna head all the way around here. Oh. Nor Ceroba, by the way. That's just a side effect. We have Ceroba now. Well, don't worry about it. We got Ceroba. Ceroba's palling around with us. This is not a concern. Really interesting how Ceroba wants to kill us, and she's just palling around with us. Why are they backwards? Okay, so we're gonna come up here to see Martlet. And it's gonna be funny, because now we have 2 Martlets and Ceroba. We will. True. But that's it for the glitches so far that I know of. So, hope you enjoyed this video. I will be doing more Undertale Yellow stuff, mostly speedruns. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be epic. So yeah, become a member if you want to, subscribe, comment, all that jazz, you know. It kind of gets tiring, you know, just saying the same thing over and over again and stuff, and you know, and you know, it just kind of gets tiring, you know.